So, I read this article about black women and the recent election. It's really interesting how they're feeling about it all.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's definitely a lot to process.
I think it's also important to recognize that black women are not a monolith. They have different experiences and perspectives, and they're not all going to react to this election in the same way.
That's true. Some might be feeling more discouraged than others, and some might be more inclined to continue fighting.
I think it's important to listen to their voices and understand their experiences. We need to be allies and support them in whatever way we can.
I agree. We need to be there for them and stand up for what's right.
I think this election has shown us that there's still a lot of work to be done. We need to continue fighting for equality and justice for all.
I hope that this election will be a turning point. I hope that we can finally start to make real progress on these issues.
I think it's important to remember that we're all in this together. We need to work together to create a more just and equitable society.
I believe that we can make a difference. We just need to keep fighting for what we believe in.
I think it's important to have hope. Even though things are tough right now, we can't give up. We need to keep fighting for a better future.
I agree. We need to stay hopeful and keep working towards a better world.
I think it's important to understand that black women have always been at the forefront of social justice movements. They've been fighting for equality for generations.
That's true. They were instrumental in the women's suffrage movement, the civil rights movement, and even Black Lives Matter.
And yet they're still facing so much discrimination and oppression. It's disheartening to see that even after all they've done, they're still not being treated fairly.
It's frustrating, but I think it's also important to remember that they're not giving up. They're still fighting for what they believe in.
I think the article makes a good point about how black women are often expected to be the backbone of social justice movements. They're always the ones who are called upon to lead and organize.
It's like they're expected to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders.
And it's understandable why they're feeling exhausted. They've been fighting for so long, and it feels like they're not getting anywhere.
I think it's important for them to take care of themselves and prioritize their own well-being. They deserve to rest and recharge.